Welcome back to the channel, guys, and day 2 of my journey of becoming a full-time reseller. So if you were yesterday and saw the announcement, I have quit my full-time job and I'm going to try and make it as a full-time reseller. So we're going to carry on with that journey today because I've been very busy today. We've got 2 shows set up on Whatnot. I've been doing deliveries this morning. I've been out thrifting. I'm going to go through some of my pickups. I'm going to tell you about my flash sale that I've put on today as an extra bonus, what I've done to set up for that. I'll show you some of the items and we'll get into what a busy day we've got today. So if you are new to the channel, my name is Alan, I'm part of 13 Under UK. Yesterday I announced that I was quitting my full-time job to become a full-time reseller. I did briefly just go over that. So basically I'm going to go break down day 2 as is, but the first full day of reselling. Now I do have a regular show usually set up on a Tuesday, which is today, usually either 6 or 10 PM. So I had a comic book show set up at 10 PM tonight. I'll let you know a bit later in the video what I've done to set up for that and show you some of the things and how we prepare for that. I've also got a flash sale that I've put on. Now a flash sale is basically, I have set up last week a show on Whatnot to say that there's going to be a flash sale, and I've been promoting it on my other shows saying I don't know when it's going to be, but I'm going to probably pop on for an hour, start everything from £1 and just run utter madness. We love them, they're so much fun. The disco community really gets behind them. So what I've done is I've taken one of them shows that had over 20 bookmarks on it and I've moved it into today, and I'll let you know what that show is based on after I get into the delivery section. So stick around till the end, let me know what you think in the comments, and I do want to know what your best finds have been this week, so let me know those as well. So I've already done the first part of the day, which was dropping off the parcels at the Royal Mail, and now I'm going on to DPD, so I've got 4 left to do. I'm just about to drop them at the Royal Mail drop point now, which is DPD, which is at our co-op. I'm just on the way back from the charity shops and from dropping off all the parcels. Yes, I have been thrifting on the way back because we do like to do a round circuit, so I'll show you what I've managed to pick up in this bag and one I've already dropped off at home. So a busy day today, guys. So I have been about dropping off in parcels, and I just got back, and as I said on the way, I did pick up 2 large bags. Now it's all about sourcing and time management when it comes to your actual where do you get your stock from to sell. So on the way back, I do like to, time management wise, as I'm dropping my parcels off, luckily on the way back there are 3 thrift shops, or charity shops as we call them here. We call them more thrifting in the US, I think, but so everyone knows what we're on about, basically a charity shop or thrifting. So there's 3 near me. One of them is good for clothes, one of them is good for puzzles, games and toys, and one of them is good for plushies. So with that in mind, I've been sourcing for a flash sale. Now I probably would have mentioned that earlier in the video, but I have decided to do a flash sale today with some plushies. So that was what we was targeting today, but I did manage to find some other bargains along the way. So we're going to get into what I found for you now. So basically, I've been looking with plushies in mind. Now I got these for £1 each. So this is a Minions plushie, and it is an official one for £1. So that's going to go onto the pile. I will show you the pile in a second for the plushie show, which is part of the flash sale. Now this one I thought was quite cute, and it is tagged still. So it's the teddy bear collection, and again it was only £1. Apparently it's Pete the Park Ranger. He's very cute, so hopefully he'll go. We will start them at £1, so hopefully anything after that we make is a profit, and if not we'll keep it. So basically you're going to get your return minus your fees, which obviously always have to take into account. So this is one of the Among Us ones, and it is an official one. That's things, always look for stuff like that, and if you see the tags on things, they're always quite good. So that's quite cute, so again we'll start that for £1. And then I found a Paddington Bear. So it is an official Paddington Bear with the label, unfortunately no tags, but again for £1 you can't really grumble. We'll see what that goes for on the show and see if it's any good. So that was the plushie wise. I did get some plushies from one of the other charity shops which weren't £1 start. So there was this one which is a cupcake, which I thought was quite cute, and you can see it was from Age UK. I paid £2.99 for it, but the reason I picked it up is because I looked at the tag. It has got a tag on it and it's Sega, which is quite collectible. So luckily, hopefully, that we will get more than £3 for that, but we'll see, time will tell. We are prepared to take a loss on some of these things. It's chances you take sometimes. And then we've got a Patrick from SpongeBob, and again, comes with the tag. So obviously this charity shop does know the price of things, and they've done it at £2.99. But we do like to help support charity shops as well. They know what I do in there as well, and they're more than willing to take my business because it helps their charity as well as mine. So I say mine because we've got some of this is going towards a charity show as well. Some of the other bits are picked up, which is in aid of Kidney Care UK, set up by one of the other sellers on the platform. So So big shout out to JD Collector. He's a massive contributor in that way. So we picked this up as well. Now I picked this up for me primarily, but I may sell it because I didn't notice it's got the tag. So it is tagged unworn one. It's, I would challenge you to a battle of wits, but I can see you are unarmed. And it's a William Shakespeare quote, but I thought that was quite good. And this charity shop currently has a sale on, so it was originally $4.99. They dropped it to $2.49, so that was a bit of a bargain pickup. Is my size, but I don't know if I'll flip that or keep it myself. Let me know in the chat what you would do with that one, what you think of it. And again, it is new with tags, so that is always a bonus and always something to look out for. Now I went on to some other ones as well. From the bigger one, I did find, is it a Percy pig? Yeah, Percy pig. Now it was priced at £1.49, but it's a cute little Percy pig. It's part of the plushie show. I'll start that for £1 and we'll see if it goes for £1 or not. I did manage to pick one of these up. Now I've sold one of these before, and I've sold one on eBay as well. They're like the old Meccano, but it's a gift in a tin retro scooter. Now one of our members of the server team does ride a scooter and would probably love this, so I may do this as a gift for her at Christmas. I did do that at $3.99, but she's probably watching along now and going, I didn't get that gift, because it may get flipped. So what I do with things like this generally is I'll put it on the back there, and if anyone sees it and asks me to run it, I may run it. I'll obviously remove the price tag, and I'll probably start it at what I paid for it, because it's one of them items that's a bit niche. But I have sold one of these before, like I say, and it did sell quite well, so hopefully that one will as well. So a couple of the other bits that I managed to pick up were from the gaming shop. One, got a Pictionary Mania. Now this is a fantastic game for Christmas, and I do always sometimes purchase with the Discord community in mind. The links for Discord and everything we do, whatnot and things, will be in the description, so do check them out, because this I think might be a great game, either to play at Christmas for ourselves or for someone else too. So I may try and sell that on again, I'm not too sure, but I paid $3.99 for that, £4. So I think on eBay it probably will go more. Now I do check condition of box and things like that on these kind of items. And again, you need to try and check inside the box as well. Most charity shops seal it with tape as well, so sometimes there's a bit of pot luck whether they've done it on things like that. So it does look fairly new, good condition, and I'm hoping for $3.99 I've got a bit of a bargain there. So we'll see, and I'll let you know in a future video what that actually goes for. One of the more expensive items that I picked up today was in mind. You've always got to think about what's going on around you, and I know that Minions is quite big at the minute, so I picked up a Despicable Me Monopoly. Now I can clearly see that all of the figures are in there, and again the box is in quite good condition, as you can see all around. Now I did pay $9.99 for that, but it is a Monopoly Minion, so it may be an eBay product, that one. But again, I'll leave it somewhere on display, and I'll say I will start it at a tenner, because I do want to get my money back on that, because I know I can probably flip it. But I'll check out some pricing, and in spare at the moment, I don't really like to check prices in store, but I do know that Monopoly sells quite well, Minions sells quite well, it's in good condition, it's got fantastic pieces, so hopefully I will check it over and everything will be great. Also an added bonus is a collectible one, because you can collect 50 Minions in it as well, so if you can see that on there. So we do check things like this out in the shop. It's a bit of a gamble, that one, and one of the more expensive items I got today. But I also picked another couple of games up in there. Now I've found that on eBay and things like that, older games go quite well. Now this is a really heavy game called Origins. So I looked at this game, and it doesn't look like your normal standard packaging, and I think this will go quite well. By Jordan Games, and this is a heavy item. Even the guy in the charity shop couldn't believe the weight of it. Now I paid $3.99 for that. Now I'm sure when I check this out on eBay, I'll try and put something up probably on this side this time with the pricing I think this is valued at, and when we do sell it hopefully a bit later, I won't be doing this on Whatnot because of the sheer weight of it, and I don't think the collector will be there for it, but I think this may be a good game to try and flip. So I'll do a little bit of research on this. I'll put anything up that I find and let you know as we go through this process together of what's going on. So there was one more item that I got from that shop, and it was this one, which is, that was the year that was. So it's a nostalgic game. Now I picked this up with the Discord community in mind, because we do a Fun Friday when we do fun facts and things like that. So this, from my understanding, it's got different pictures and images of different things, and then you've got to guess what it is and things like that. I can probably play the likes of that game over the Discord community without having to use the board and things. Maybe just take the cards out, but I'll look into that. But I did think it was a great pickup for $3.99, and again it looks like an older game. Takes roughly 45 45 minutes to play a full game apparently, 2 to 6 players. It's in good condition box again. So hopefully we'll check that over, everything will be good with it. I may flip it, I may use it first on the Discord community to get some questions unless everything's sealed. But we'll go through that again in a later video. So that was the first shop that I went to, and I've got the receipt there for that so I can show you the spend on it as well. So all in all, in bric-a-brac, that has cost me £35. So £35 roughly in that shop there. So hopefully we'll manage to make a little bit of a profit on that, but we may try and keep some things, and the Minions one is the main one. I did take some of the plushies out of the first shop though, the pound start ones. But what I also picked up in there was, in the store that I went in at the minute, they have currently got an offer on puzzles. So all puzzles are £1. So £1 for a Trolls Impossible puzzle. Now it is 1,000 piece, and I always count the pieces on these before I sell them, because there'd be nothing worse than selling it to someone to get all the way through the puzzle and then find out they're missing a few pieces. So I do have to check this over. Hopefully this charity shop is quite good and does usually check them over, but I will have to count to 1,000. But it's a Trolls Impossible puzzle for £1. I'm sure I can get more back for that than I bought it for. So one of the other items, I found this absolutely adorable, is a Rice Krispies mini puzzle. So it is new and sealed, I can see on that one, so I won't have to check or open that one. But I got that for 50p. So 50p, and I think it's great. So again, I'll put that on the backdrop, and hopefully someone will spot that and ask me to run it on the show. Now this was my great find of the day, I think. It was a Pokemon cup. So I managed to find a Pokemon cup for 50 pence. 50 pence. So I did check it over and things, and the only thing I can see really up with it is there was a slight little join around the ears, but I'm sure liquid wise it needs a little good staying clean. It's not been, I don't know if it's been used, but for 50 pence I'm sure I can run that at £1 at least, and someone would love a Pokemon cup because it's great as a little collector's piece. So again, I'll put that on the shelves to see if someone picks that up, but I will take the label off it obviously, because hopefully we don't divulge to your buyers what you pick things up for, unless you're doing a retelling tutorial like this. So this was one of my other cracking finds today, I think, which was, bearing in mind the other Monopoly, the Minions one, I picked up for £10. From the other charity shop I managed to pick up a Fortnite one. So Fortnite Monopoly I managed to get for £4. The lady in the charity shop, because I had so many puzzles, I actually nearly ran it at £1, and I had to correct her that it was £4. So do look after your charity shops and things like that. They do put prices on it for a reason. Most of them are volunteers in there, so hopefully I will manage to get a few more pounds for that, but I can start that low, and I'm sure someone will love that this Christmas. So we'll see, hopefully. So some of the other ones we got, but again, I think I got this one for 50 pence instead of £1, because the lady was quite good to me. It's got a little bit of damage on it, but again, it's a Minions one, so I will have to count the pieces that all 4 puzzles are there. But if I got it for 50p and I can run it for £1, that's minus my fees, which will probably be about 50p. I'd break even. So anything more, it's a cracking little gift for Christmas. But again, we'll see what happens with that one. And I did manage to find a similar one, better condition box. Again, she did it for 50p for me, 4 in a box. So all 4 puzzles, it's good condition, looks like it's been sealed and opened, so I will check that over and make sure that everything's in that. One of the other puzzles I picked up was an Avengers one, a 100-piece puzzle, again in good condition box, but a lot of people like Avengers as well. So for £1, or hopefully I'll run it £1, or I'll keep it. Another cracking one that I picked up, I do look for more branded ones when I go for puzzles wise and good condition box. So again, it's a Jurassic World one with 4 dinosaurs on, and we have a lot of people who collect dinosaurs that join us on whatnot, so I'm sure someone would love that Christmas. And again, for £1, I'm sure I hopefully can make some little profit on that one. Now I'm a major Doctor Who collector, which if you've been a follower of the channel for a long time you will know. So I did see this one as well for £1, the Doctor Who one, so I may make that myself, because I do like to find it little bits like that myself. But I have got a Doctor Who show scheduled as well for people to bookmark, so if I don't use it by that point I will probably run it, but if I do want to do it and I do it in the next few weeks I will. So I found this one as well, which looks a bit more of a collector's one. It's a teacher's tested one, world map, so it'd be great for my daughter, that Alice. So if you do know and come on the Whatnot shows, you will 100% know who Alice is, and especially if you're in the Discord community. So it is cracking, but we do a treasure hunt style game, so hopefully this will fit in the frame as a new map, but we'll see. And again, I'll have to check the pieces. It's got 150 in. It's for age 5 to 10, so for £1 I'm sure I can make a bit of profit on that one. And that game actually had on it £2.49 again. in the top with a sticker, but it was on the shelf for £1. So when I took it up to the till, I did tell the lady that it had $2.49 on it, and a response, they do know me in there, they do like me, I bring a lot of business their way, but a response was, oh, that's someone else's price. So whether that meant someone else for me or someone else in the store had put it on, which took the price off and run it with me for £1. So absolutely love that. Now this I picked up for the older one, so it's a circular jigsaw puzzle, 250 piece, and it's a great, I'm not sure if you colour it in or if it is like that, I'd have to know because there's no other image on it, but it looks good condition box. So again, I'll have to check over it's got 250 pieces in it, because we do want to make sure we're sending out good products and good items, and if not, it's £1. So sometimes these are the chances you take, but I'm obviously not going to sit in the middle of the store and undo this box and start counting pieces. So this one I managed to pick up was a 16.50. So 16.50. So all in, all them plushies, all them games, that's what I managed to make on today's little thrifting mission. So we'll get back into what I was doing. I'll show you what the shows are that I've set up, but hopefully that didn't go through too fast and you can process some of that. But again, check your condition, check your sourcing, get to know people in the store. They may offer you other things, they may show you stuff that they've got on back stock, because I'm sure sometimes I've go in and ask if you got any plushies, and they'll bring a bag out because they only have certain size bins and things. So you do need to have a little look round, go in regular on the off chance, but don't harass them. They are there to do a job, but they are, most of them, there out of the kindness of their own heart. So yeah, we'll get into the video and we'll see what's going on with these shows today. So today's show is flash sale, and I'm going to do all of these plushies which come out of a big bin and I've been collecting for a long time. So as you've just seen in the previous little section of the video, I do pick little things up that I see on the way around, and then I'll just put them in a box, and then I'll run them either through on different shows when people ask for plushies, or I'll just put them in this sort of sale. So I've been building this one up till the box was full, and I decided to run all these. So everything on here is going to go for £1 today, and I'll see at the end of it what I make. If everything goes for £1, there's probably £40–50 there. Hopefully a bit will go for a little bit more. If not, I'll put it back in the box. I'll keep adding to the box, and then I'll do another show like that at a later date. But primarily we do toys all the time, so to do a random plushie show is a bit out of our normal niche. But we'll hopefully pick up some new buyers from it, spread the word. Some people who don't usually come into the shows will come in for it, and everyone will get a bargain. Who doesn't love a plushie? And especially, that one's a Squishmallow, that was one of my own personal ones. There's a couple of electronic ones that I will have to test before the show, but I know some of these, I've seen this one go on eBay for quite a lot, which is obviously from the Star Wars one, and it is all tagged new, as I just discussed in the previous section of the video. Do look for things like that. If it's got the actual cardboard tag on it, even better. But other than that, we'll see how we get on today, and it's a bit of fun. Hopefully I'll be able to run all these in about an hour, just pound start, back to back, and then my main show tonight will be the comic book one this evening. So the next part of the video, I'll show you what we do to set up for that. So my comic book show is fairly simple to set up, as I've been running it for a few weeks now. So basically, these are slab comic books. If you don't know what a slab is, it's a graded comic, which are more expensive than normal ones. You have to send comics off to get graded, and the 9.8 is a really good grade. So these are listed on eBay currently. I also have them on the shop on the buy it now for a cheaper price, believe it or not, on Whatnot, because Whatnot tends to be that you need to run stuff a little bit cheaper. So obviously they're open to offers on both platforms, so we just managed to see it, just managed to get them safe out of the way, because they are quite valuable then, worth probably about £150 each, something like that. So these top ones that I've got are ones that I'm sending off to get graded, some vintage old comics. I will go through a few of them in different videos, but if you do check out my other sites, most of them ones are on there already. So the top section here are ones that I already have listed on eBay. Now they do sell quite well on eBay, but I tend to pick out the ones that I can make the best profit on for eBay, and not do the ones that I can't make as much good profit on. So I do collect comic books myself as well. So this section at the back here in this box are the more valuable comics, and the sort of comics that I collect are the likes of Harley Quinns and things like that. So I'm currently setting up my ones round, but I do like some Joker comics as well, things like that. I have all different ones, Star Wars, some ones that I collect, Black, them ones, Harley Quinn, Black white and redder. So I've got loads of collections. So they are more valuable comics, tend to be around £10 to £20 comics, a little bit more sometimes. But as I say, these ones then are for grading because they are a little bit more valuable. So I just put them on the top there for now, so I know they are safe, because you do have to look after comic books, which is why I'm not moving them and why I brought the camera over to this part of the room. Now this box now is ones that I've been going through over a long time. Sometimes I buy bundles and things like that, but I've been collecting these for a long time. Now my aim on these is £2 return. The base cost of them has been covered by ones that I've flipped on other platforms like eBay and things like that. So that means that the base cost on these is quite low. Now I will do another video on how to do the accounting side of it and things like that, because there's a lot of in-depth stuff. But I know basically this box here, I can run all of them for £2, cover my costs and still be okay. Hopefully some will go for a little bit more and some are a bit more collectible. There are some bundles in here, like some Superman comics. If someone asked me for Superman, I could go straight to the Superman section, and there I've got a label on the side saying that they are my Superman comics. So I can do things like that. I've got Batman ones, Aquaman, all things like that. So they're all ready to go for this evening's show. I will preload the Whatnot show with some different bundle options, some of my more valuable comics maybe in buy it now, as well as some of the ones that I do have on eBay as well, and I'll only run them during the show. If they go on the Whatnot show, I will instantly remove it from eBay. I've never had the occasion where it's gone at the exact same time, and hopefully that never does happen, touch wood. So yeah, we're going to get into the final bit of today's video before I set up for these shows, because I've got now currently an hour and a half. So fast moving, fast paced day. I've enjoyed it today though, it's been good. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching along. If you have, please do hit the like button, it does help me a little bit as I am fairly new to doing all this. And leave a comment just saying what you're doing with your day today. Has it been as hectic or hecticer? Have you started reselling entrepreneurship of your own? What are you doing yourself? Let me know. Get involved guys, and I'll get to the next part of the video. So as you can see, it's been quite a busy day overall. We've been and done some deliveries, we've been and done some thrifting. I've set up 2 Whatnot shows for today. One's going live in the next hour and 15 minutes, so I am going to switch my attention to doing that. I will hopefully get the video uploaded before the comic book show this evening, so people in the Discord can watch it. If you're not in the Discord, do feel free to join it. The link will be in the description, and everything else we do will be linked in the description as well. Our Whatnot shows, our eBay site, things like that. I do really appreciate you taking time out your day though to follow me along on this journey. Hopefully you get some value out of it as well. Join me in the next episode to see what I get up to in the next one. I am planning my days as we go, so I am trying to schedule in. I've still got a few jobs left for today. Obviously the 2 Whatnot shows. I've got one at 6 o'clock this evening, it being Tuesday. I will also want to get 10 listings at least done on eBay, because I do want to try and make that a daily focus to get between 10 and 30 listings done on eBay every day. I am going to start doing a lot of the comic books on there because they're quick and easy to do, and I'll probably aim for 10 and put a few into my draft folder, because then if there is a day or I want to have a day off, I do want to try and do a 4-day working week, but I know at the start it's probably going to be a bit longer than that, so I'm willing to put that in to hopefully get the benefit back out of it. But I know that they're easy ones I can do, easy ones to package, so over me next few days I'll probably be doing comic book uploads 10 a day, and drafting any others, so I've got a bit of a draft folder ready to flip in when I do start taking days off. So stick along, let's see. Let me know in the comments what part of the stage you're on. Are you full-time reselling at the minute? If you've got any advice for me that I can take on. We will be doing the podcast episodes soon, and I will be doing some live chats, hopefully to interact with everyone a bit more as well. So it is only day 2. It's going well so far. It's been hectic, frantic, but I'm loving every minute of it. So hopefully I think I've made the right decision so far, but January will be the telltale sign. So I'll see you in the next one guys. Thanks again for following along.